Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I'm back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Okay, you guys, this episode was so fucking boring. I was bored out of my entire mind, okay? Like, I was even paying halfway attention to this episode. I made notes. I feel like even the notes I made was like, bitch, what are you doing? Okay, there's nothing for you really to be talking about. Okay, but I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff. But before I get to that, you guys, please don't forget to check out my brand new podcast, Bondi's Blues, episode 2, which is me talking about Rihanna and Steve Harvey and Jocelyn Hernandez being on that white girl. Okay, so I did, and then I also did some MF and advice in the podcast as well. It's on iTunes and it's on SoundCloud. If you don't have an iPhone or iTunes, you can get it on SoundCloud. Yeah, all of that is up right now. Also, I just put 2 new posts on my website. I'm still working on my website, so some things are going to change, but I just decided to start posting now as to, you know, get the ads on and all that type of stuff. So I'm still working on that, but more to come, okay? More to come. Okay, so if you were wondering about my hair before I get into this lame ass episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch. Okay, look, let me tell you. So, y'all know I told y'all that my grandmother passed away and it was her funeral this weekend. Her wake was Friday and actual, you know, burial and everything was Saturday. So I got my hair flat ironed for that occasion by my sister Christy Cut. Okay, now, if y'all don't do nothing else that I tell y'all to do, go follow my sister on Instagram, okay? My sister is a ass-kicking hairstylist, and she did this. And if you know all of the hair that I have, bitch, okay, then you know that this was some work, okay? And she twerked the hell out of this. And this is like, it's been raining and everything else. So y'all need to know, okay? Y'all need to know that my sister is a fool, okay? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's in a family. It's in a DNA. Y'all know my mama do hair. My sister do hair as well. And I'm good at natural hair. But, girl, look. Here. Oh, all right. So if you are in the New Orleans area, you definitely want to hit my sister up. Her you know, information on how to make an appointment with her is on her Instagram. Remember, y'all, again, Christy Cut. I will put it down below in the box so y'all can click on the link and just go straight to her and follow her, because she is off the chain. Trust me, she does much more you know, color cuts, the whole 9. She will have you doing all of this all day, bitch. Because I've been like, girl, look, I've been like this since fucking high school, bitch. If you knew me in high school, you knew my roller wrap was plucking every day. And this is like along those same lines. Every day, okay, when I had a perm, bitch. Every day. Anyway, yeah, but like I said, y'all, go show my sister some love. She's amazing. And yeah, so if you're in the New Orleans area, if you're gonna be here for Essence, for Mardi Gras, and you need your shit laid, you go to VIP Lux and let my sister hook you up. Boy, all right. Anyways, on to Real Housewives of Atlanta Ration. It's sorry that it took me so long to get to it, but fuck, if you was like that interested, girl, you ain't saying shit yet, okay? You ain't saying nothing yet. If you thought they was doing something this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they wasn't doing shit. They wasn't doing nothing, okay? I feel like they tried to play all of us like we was some soybean burgers the way they put together this show. And this shit gonna be going on till May. That's what Rock said. Rock said this gonna be going on till May. Really? With this boring ass shit? Y'all, time's out, okay? Time's the fuck out. Anyway, y'all, what happened this episode? Let's see. Cynthia had a nervous breakdown about her baby Noel because Nene feels like, no, okay? 13 is too young for a girl to be dating. No, honey, no, okay, no. We do not do that, no, okay? We have separate opinions. We have different views, and that's not what you're doing at Nene's house. And everybody was trying to explain to Nene that having boys is different from having girls, and that you don't want your children to be so sheltered that as soon as they bust out, you know, they bust out at 18, they out here getting turned out, being hoes and doing whatever because their parents was trying to shield them from everything. Let me tell y'all right now, I may have had to keep my ass in the house most of the time, but I had to watch whatever I wanted to. They talked about me, you know what I mean? They talked to me about whatever was going on, so I knew, okay? The girls that I went to middle school with, they better know I knew about sex and shit before they did it. And it wasn't because I was fucking, it was because my mama talked to me, okay? Y'all need to talk to these kids. I think Cynthia is absolutely right. It's okay to have them going out and use chaperone and they meet up and all that type of stuff, but you need to keep an eye on them. There are no dates alone. There's no, oh, we going out alone together and and late at no. Fuck all that. Ain't no sleepovers. Ain't none of that fuck shit. We keeping an eye on our children. And even if you are dropping them up at the mall, picking them up, you need to make sure that bitch, what you got a book bag for? What's inside the book bag? What is that? Okay? You gotta check shit. I don't give a fuck. I check everything on my child. So I kind of agree with Nene, and then I agree with Cynthia. You need to keep a wrap on certain type of kids, but I also feel like certain kids you can let do shit when they 13, 14 years old. Because, that doesn't mean that they're going to be out here fucking because they're dating. You know what I mean? But the way Nene was coming at Cynthia was like she was wrong and Nene was right. And Nene was joking about it. And the only person that was sitting up there laughing with her really was stupid ass Monique. Okay? And I know everybody was talking about her name is pronounced Monique. And I'm like, no, bitch. I was listening to both episodes and they were saying Monique, okay? Don't do me, okay? She was saying, everybody was calling her Monique, okay? I don't know what the hell, okay? I don't know what the hell, and she ain't correct nobody yet, okay? I'm just saying, okay? She wasn't even really a factor in this whole episode. She wasn't even really there in this episode, okay? So I don't know why they got her on here going on this little trip. Like I said, y'all know I can't stand Marlo, but bitch, at least she would have gave me real drama. She would have gave me something to be looking at, girl. I'm just saying. Even if it was some ignorant shit, I would have been mad about it. It would have been more entertaining than this fuck shit. So, Cynthia was in her feelings, and Cynthia had to go cry because it's like, I'm trying to be the best mother I can be. I just want my child to be happy, Nene, fuck. And Nene was like, no, because Cynthia, because they was telling her she was coming on a little too strong and maybe she was being judgmental. And she was like, no, it's because whenever Cynthia want to talk about her daughter, it's like this and that's how it's going to be. And I don't want to hear anybody else's opinion. And it's like, well, Candy was like, well, fuck, y'all don't need to talk about y'all kids with one another. Then if y'all going to be getting into it, bitch, don't talk about Noelle no more, okay? That's what we do. Let's not talk about Noelle. Kenya and Portia called themselves going to comfort Cynthia's ass, and Portia was telling her, no, you keep it together. You keep it together because you are a good mother, okay? You're a good mother. You're a new age mother, and you got to do what you got to do. And trying to give her a pep talk. It's like, bitch, you ain't got no kids. Go sit your ass down. Like, why the two women that ain't got no children are the ones that got up to go talk to Cynthia? I guess because everybody else was like, man, bitch, I'm tired of all this crying shit, man. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Go cry in the room if you need to do what you got to do, but you better come back, bitch. We taping, okay? You better come back. Okay, y'all, Cynthia is so snatched. Every episode, every confessional, every weave, giving fucking life 24/7. That's all I gotta say, Cynthia. You're giving me the most, okay? You giving me the most, okay? If my face was beat, I'd be giving y'all the most, okay? But I ain't got time to be putting on no makeup on no Sunday night just to do a video for 20 minutes. Girl, no. But this has living for the love of me. I'm probably gonna get this shit done a couple of times a month now. Gotta keep them ends clipped. Oh, all right. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so distracted by my hair. But my sister is so bomb. Like, jeez Louises. Oh, goodness. Anyway, sorry. I just feel like I gotta give you, like, special drag queen. Black butterfly, set the skies on fire. Tell your sons and daughters what the struggle means. Y'all, they went to go. The reason why I'm on that, okay. During this episode, the ladies went to a gay club and they had the drag queens and they were there. Yes, girl, the drag queens. And one of the drag queens was Lady or Miss Chablis. I remember Miss Chablis. I didn't see her on plenty shit she needs to eat. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she too bony, okay? I know she's always been naturally small and naturally petite. Y'all, do y'all remember her? Was she the same one that was on that movie? A Night in the Garden of Good and Evil with Kevin Spacey. Oh, okay, if you know your movies, then you've seen that. And I think that was her in that movie. Yeah, she was just younger and, maybe a little bit more better, in shape and all of that. You know what I mean? With her little peplum suit on and her hat and shit. I remember that. I think that was her. If it wasn't, whatever. Either way it go, y'all, drag queens. Okay, y'all know Chablis. All right. When I was growing up, we used to go to Xavier Preparatory High School's talent shows. And when they had these talent shows, anybody could be in these talent shows. And there was this drag queen named Paris that nobody could tell me that Paris wasn't a woman. Because Paris roller wrap was all her hair. Paris roller wrap was plucking. Paris was in great shape. Paris makeup was off the chain. And Paris used to do her own dresses. And baby, she got on stage and she did Whitney Houston songs. And then she came up at the end and did Black Butterfly by Denise Williams. And she had made her an entire gown, bitch. And at the end when she said, Black butterfly, and pulled it out. She raised it up, and it was all these beautiful, shiny, like, colors all over it like a butterfly. And, bitch, I fell in love. I fell in love with that drag queen. I love Paris. Oh, my God. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, just in case y'all know who Paris is, if y'all live, you know, if y'all know about the life, I'm just saying, Paris, if anybody knows Paris, y'all tell Paris I fucking love her. Anyway, you know, I'm sorry, y'all. They took me there with the drag queens. Y'all, when they went out, Nene got fucked up, y'all. Nene was out there talking about, we need to help our girl over here so she can learn how to read. And it's like, girl, sit your ass down. Nene be doing the most. I feel like she was trying to keep up with the queens and trying to keep up with the kitties. So she had to turn on extra, and she was drunk and shit too. But I thought she was going to embarrass somebody out there, bitch. She ain't embarrassed nobody, but I felt like she was going to. I'm just saying. What else happened, y'all? Kenya and Portia had a moment where they sat there and talked and hugged, and Portia said she was praying for Kenya, because when Kenya and them was trying to comfort Cynthia, Kenya had to tell Cynthia how she never had a mother and turn the situation around like it was about her, because, you know, I never had a mother. And you're a great mother, because I never had that, okay? And I know, because I didn't have that. So I'm telling you that it's great because I didn't have that. And it's like, oh my God, Kenya, I'm glad that you were trying to be supportive, that you and Portia were even able to talk. I'm happy of that. I actually was feeling Kenya this episode. She still does too much. She's still whack as fuck to me. I don't care what anybody says, because there are people out here that like Kenya, and that's good for them. But me personally, she rubs me the wrong way. She annoys me. Like, that's really what it is. I'm sorry. Like, she just does dumb, lame, whack shit. And it's just, you know, it is what it is. But, however, I do feel like this episode, she was cool. You know what I mean? She didn't aggravate me that much. But then again, I wish she would have, because this fucking episode bored me to tears and bored me to be blogging, okay? I don't blog, but I'm about to start blogging, because you gotta blog to have a website, obviously. Fuck out of here. I can't just be posting shit all day, obviously. But anyway, you guys, that's all right though. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna get into it. But anyway, yeah, so Kenya and Portia had a moment of, you know, I'm gonna pray for you, girl. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay, we cool now. We had fun. We killed the flying cockroach together. Did y'all see that, y'all? I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I was staying in our last apartment, and it was in Mid-City, and y'all, the flying cockroaches out there are ridiculous. I don't even understand how that shit happens. I grew up in the East out here in New Orleans. I grew up in New Orleans East. Bitch, I saw a roach once a year when they coming through the pipes when it got really cold or some shit like that. Besides that, I ain't never seen no damn roaches in my house like that, okay? So apartment living has been the bullshit, if you ask me. I'm just saying. And I remember coming home, and Lyric, one of the days I wanted to choke him out, left the bathroom window open. And bitch, when I came inside, they was in the light, they was on the wall, they was on a table. About a good 8 or 9 big ass flying cockroaches in my house, because this nigga left the window open. When I tell y'all, it took the most hood part of myself to go after each and every one of them and kill them all. My friend Christine will tell you, she stood and watched as I did this. Okay? I wish you would have lifted a helping hand. Okay? Because I was just as freaked out as she was. But she was a guest, so it was important to me that I kill all of them before she sat down. Okay? And we was in that bitch not even knowing what was going on until I turned on the kitchen light and damn near passed the fuck out. Okay? Like, I'm just saying. And from then on, y'all, I'm telling you right now, I'm so glad I don't see that out here where we live at right now, because I seen one come inside one time, and I seriously sat in the corner and waited for Lyric to come home. I can't take it. I'm traumatized. I can't deal with the big ass cockroaches. So my fucking ass would have been running into the next room too. Fuck all that killing roaches. Kenya, if you and your ashy feet want to stump roaches, then y'all go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go sit my ass down in this kitchen and make sure don't nothing get on the cookies. Okay? Like, that's how I felt about it. Child cheese. I do want to give points to Kenya for trying to go talk to Phaedra's ass. Phaedra, instead of her like actually engaging in a conversation with Kenya, proceeds to pump her titties yet again. She gotta juice the titties, cause you know the kitties gotta get they nutrition and shit. But it's like, bitch, what are you doing? Your babies ain't here, so what, you gonna refrigerate the milk and then take it home with you? Oh, all right, if that's what you wanted to do, fine, whatever. All I know is you could have engaged in that conversation. You was being shady, and Kenya had every right to be annoyed with you, because if I'm sitting up here trying to talk to you, bitch, at least give me the common courtesy to look at me when I'm talking to you. I don't give a fuck whether you don't like me or not. Say that. Say that shit then. Say, look, I understand you trying to make it cool between us, but it ain't never gonna be cool, really. We just gonna be cordial, but we don't need to keep talking about this. We don't need to keep rehashing this. As far as I'm concerned, the situation is over, but we ain't never gonna be cool like that again. But we are cordial. I'ma speak to you. We kiki when all of us are together, but besides that, it is what it is. That's all she had to say, and then it would have been nothing. But that's not Phaedra. Phaedra going, you know, it's all right, you know, you know, I'm over the situation. I'm in a better place, you know, it's gonna be all right, you know, you know, just basically ignoring the situation altogether. Hold up, Olivia, shut up. She mad, but she got to stop shitting in the house, okay? We take her outside, she don't do nothing. You come back inside, and she didn't shit, and you only been inside for 2 minutes. I can't with her right now. So she's in the front in a box, and she's just going to be in that box until she figures out what she's doing with her life, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about it, Olivia. I don't want to hear any more whining, Olivia. Jesus Christ, okay? Getting back to Real Housewives, y'all. What else happened on Real Housewives that we can talk about? Kenya Dog had the shits, so Kenya Dog had to come to Savannah. Who cares? Like, I don't even know why they had to even let us know about that. Oh yeah, so Portia was all in her feelings, crying and shit about Cordell after her and Kenya had their talk. And, you know, I don't understand why Nene feels the need to always go and be super safe a hold to these girls and then be mad. Why do I always have to, everybody's always crying. Why do I always have to go talk when everybody's crying? I always gotta go help somebody. Bitch, mind your business. You went and knocked on her though because you heard her crying. You heard that bitch crying. You should have just went about your business and act like you ain't here. Maybe she should have been in that room crying alone by herself like I've been saying she should be doing. Don't nobody need to be with you when you crying over the same shit over and over and over again. Yes, it takes time to get over a divorce. It's like getting over a death. But at the same time, she need to be in her room alone dealing with that. Not in a room full of people, you know, giving everybody the, oh, woe is me shit, okay? So you helping her do that, first of all. I'ma just say that to you, Nene. Oh, all right. Hold up, y'all. I ain't editing shit, okay? I ain't editing nothing. I'm sorry. I gotta deal with this, okay? I got laundry and dishes to wash, okay? This is going straight up, okay? I don't care if I have to step out of frame and turn the volume off on the television. I can't. What I'm gonna do, okay? This is life. It's real life right here. It's real life happening in front of you. Don't y'all love my new sweater? Oh, all right. Anyway, H&M. Okay, I went in there for the first time. I like the one in New York better, but of course I was gonna like the one in New York better. Hey, you don't start. You don't start. You can go back under the bed where you were, sir. Okay? You can do that. Anyway, y'all, so Nene talked to Portia, and Portia said maybe she should talk to Cordell. You know, maybe they should postpone the divorce. And I'm like, why? Didn't you already file? Isn't it already complete? Why the fuck would you? Why are we backstepping now? Because you realize that everybody's all happy in their marriages and yours is over? Well, hell, when you was happy in your marriage, other people's marriages was over. Like, you gotta take your life for what it's worth. Maybe in another 5 years, you'll be happy and with a man that you're really supposed to be with. But to be backstepping and backtracking and trying to figure out whether you made the right decision, you know you made the right decision. Let him the fuck go. I'm tired of this shit with her. Okay, move on. We need to be seeing you get in your own place, trying to find real work to do. You know what I mean? Like, really seeing you do something with yourself besides crying over this nigga all the time. This is aggravating the piss out of me with Portia. I'm just saying. So she texts him, and at dinner she let all the girls know that she texted him and said that they needed to talk. He asked what they needed to talk about. She didn't text him back, so Candy texted him, was like, we need to talk about us. And she's like, oh my god, no, oh my god, what is he gonna say? He sounded dry. I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, what am I gonna talk about? Y'all should have never texted him. No. Portia, grow the fuck up. And Nene said it. You around here acting like a fucking 15-year-old. You need to step up and do what you gonna do. You gonna fight for your marriage? Then fucking fight for your marriage. If you not, then shut the fuck up and let the man go about his business and figure you out, Portia. Jesus Christ. Figure out why you 30-something years old living with your mama and don't know that the Underground Railroad was not a real railroad. Oh my God, Portia, read a book. That's what you need to go do. Self-help. Figure your shit out. I'm just saying. Always want to talk about what you should be doing as a wife. Bitch, you ain't a wife no more. Figure out how to be a grown-ass woman. That's what you need to do. I'm just saying. I'm tired of this baby and shit that she going through. You grown as fuck. What you need to be babied for? Anyway, I can't, y'all. I can't with Portia. Anyway, so, you know, Then they were, talking to Candy, and Candy was talking about sending, naked pictures. That was early in the episode where she was talking about sending naked pictures to Todd, or, showing her, showing them playing with herself so he can get turned on and all of that type of shit. And she was like, Portia was saying that, I don't need to see my vagina. I don't need to be up close. And, I don't need to pick my vagina up out of a, girl, what? So you mean to tell me you ain't never squatted down over a mirror to see a look and see what your girl look like? Let me tell y'all something. All y'all females that's afraid of y'all vaginas are fucking stupid. Y'all are crazy as hell. It is your body part. It is one of your most important body parts. The bitch needs to be your best friend. You need to know what she look like. You need to know what it feel like if something ain't right down there. You need to know what ingrown hairs look like and what herpes bumps look like. You need to know what your vag looks like on red, and what your vag looks like on clear, what your vag looks like on yellow, and what your vag looks like on green. And what I mean is, you need to know the difference between your different types of discharges, okay? All I'm saying is, I feel like it's some type of, mind fuck by men for women to feel like there's something wrong or something ugly or something obscene about being familiar with your own body parts. You sit there looking at your titties all day enough to decide whether they're too big or too small, and you can't take a mirror and look at your vagina, the thing that makes children. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Portia. I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Anyway, so, Nene went off on Portia and told her that she wasn't a good friend because she don't pick the phone up when she called. And she like, I'm always trying to be a good friend of you and help you out, but you can't pick up the phone for me. And Portia was like, I've been going through it, so I could have been being a subpar friend. So I apologize for that. She goes up to Nene to hug her, and it looked like she about to cry. And Nene was like, bitch, don't you start with that shit. I'm not here for another tear. I'm not here for another tear. Candy was like, y'all better not cry. And if y'all do, don't call me. Okay? Okay? Call the Lord. Don't call me. Okay? That's all I got to say. So, her and Nene cool again now. Y'all, I just feel like this shit is so hyped up and dramatized for no reason. I was so disinterested. I don't even feel good about this review. I hope y'all enjoyed this review despite the fact that I had absolutely nothing to fucking work with this episode. Jeez Louise. But hopefully seeing me in a cute sweater and with a roller wrap is, much... will help out some kind of way. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, if you want to, new information, all that type of stuff, please don't forget to go to the, SoundCloud, go to iTunes, subscribe to my podcast. I don't know if iTunes is updated yet to put the second episode on yet, but it's definitely on SoundCloud. You can check out my Twitter. I put it on my Twitter. I put it on my Facebook. So, yeah, you guys, don't forget to go and like my fan page. Fan page, Bonnie Blue. Okay, yeah, once again, shout out to my sister Christy Cut on Instagram. Y'all, please go follow my sister. I need to see, she has like 900 something followers now. I need to see those numbers go up. That's how I feel right now. My sister is in there doing it, okay? She's in there doing it. She found her calling. My sister went through a lot of jobs before she figured out. And it's so weird because my mom has always done hair, has always been a hairdresser as long as me and Christy can ever remember. That's all our mom has ever done. She worked a few other places, but she's always consistently been a hairdresser. So for Christy to figure out, that was her calling, it was like, whoa, and she's so good at it. And she just finished getting her license and everything, so she's fully licensed now, and she's a fabulous hairstylist. And I just want her to get as many clients and all the support that I can possibly give her through my platform. I want her to have. So y'all, please go fuck with my sister. And that's all I gotta say. Like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in my next one. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, y'all like the white girls, bitch. What? So, girl, see, this is the difference between when I be having my weave and, girl, you get to do that straight back. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want it in my face? Okay, do you want it in my face? Do you want me to put it in my face? Is that what you want? You want me to flip it to the other side? Okay. Is that what you want? Because, I can do this all day. I can do this all fucking day, bitch. Giving you the most. Giving you the most to say the least. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so ignorant. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.